this is the first time we've seen EVOS come up with the Masha as well. So I guess they want to make sure that they have someone just stuck in the side lane. However, they're going to need to babysit Masha for a good amount of time because I don't think she has any winning lanes. In terms of just this, in terms of wave clear, like TODAK has this stronger mid lane wave clear overall.
I mean, I guess in this case, just see how that. Like I said, both Aeon and JPL have to play a game out of their minds. Seriously, they're roaming. All their ganks, all their cash or initiative has to really pay off here in this early game, because if they can't really set things up here, if EVOS actually lose in every lane and in every stage of the early part of the game, then I believe TODAK is actually going to be able to clear things out here.
Yeah, oh boy, I mean...
A lot of conditions.
Yeah, this is a really interesting position to be put in, but it's time. It's game 3.
Let's go.
Make it or break it for EVOS SG. Will we see a new crowned champion in TODAK, or will EVOS SG bring it back for one more game?
Let's go, folks, because right now I am itching, and so is Gideon, because now let's see who is going to be playing this game and getting that control of that early game. Potato is going to be handling it on towards the mid lane. Same goes for Aeon. So a couple of harassment, but right now, loving E1. Straight away starting out that blue bar, so it just saves as much time as possible because you want this Lancelot to hit that timing. You wanted to literally call for this gank and for this rotation, and alongside with E1 with his comfort pick, that is going to be a very scary moment when that level 4 hits.
This is a good understanding of the matchup here. Pokemon, they're just throwing emotes at each other at this point. But yeah, it's a good showing of understanding because Pokemon understands at level 1 he needs to be able to show dominance in the lane, and for Mezzy he understands I can't win this level 1, so I'm just gonna let this come back to me. Does he steal it away? Unfortunately,
no.
He does not. Pokemon is able to get that last hit in. He doesn't mind trading. He can keep going, keep on fighting, because for Mezzy won't be able to win this. And once his passive procs, Pokemon walks away, and then after that is going to regenerate an entire health bar.
I mean, safe, just to be a little bit safe for sure as well, because he noticed the fact that literally E1 is missing content of the map. But here comes the aggression. Actually, even has no shot of part of the flicker as well. But thank God E1 not too far behind. Will be able to re-assist it and literally force members of EVOS SG or JPL in particular to fall back. But actually going to be hitting the level 4 show, but hey, we live in the bush, and there goes the ejector from JPL. Dropping down the Summer Force. First blood will be drawn, and Potato will safely secure for his team from just being very sneaky, as they were both hiding in that bush.
That was really, really nice. Now Pokemon, he's going to get full brunt of damage here. The Phantom Execution is going to be chunking out half of that HP bar. But again, it's Masha, so she's not missing too much overall. So the bonus damage isn't going to matter for now.
Pokemon's still going to be doing exactly what he does. He's going to go for the farm, but he also has to be careful as well. Right after he spot, but anyway, Falling Summon going to be able to connect on top of Moon. Soul has to easily back up, and he's going to be totally fine with this.
Yeah. The fact that X-Ray also using X-Ray not even using his ultimate at the time, I definitely think that he could have Soul could have stuck around a little bit longer to get the rest of Moon's shield. But again, he doesn't want to get held up in this 1v1 against X-Ray.
Right now, both you can put them on both for the same level here, both being level 5. Aeon doesn't really face at the both, but finally spots out Moon. Minion Shadow going to be dropped down, going to be like, you know, like showering a little bit on Aeon, not too much damage of course, but since he is a refaler, so it's gonna be totally fine here. But what really matters is right now towards that lane, because we already see that she could already achieve his blue buff, and that means E1 has free range to go for the rotation.
I'm interested to know whether or not TODAK is looking to punish Pokemon up in the top lane here. I mean, for Mezzy, he's doing a decent job overall. He just needs to be able to get as much value out of his passive. Oh, wait, he tries with Unstoppable Force and gets the ejector onto Chiku. For Mezzy, he's kind of low here. They do lose out on the turtle, and EVOS is just forced to back away. They don't have all of their members to fully commit. They go for the Falling Star Moon onto X-Ray, and now it's going to be Soul stuck in the middle there. He has no options of giving out. Potato, it needs to be able to find a Retribution kill to make sure that gold differential does go out. One more Chrono Dash, and yes, JPL secures the kill.
Like trades after trades, and I think it's really great for them as well. Although yes, it's going to be the roamer for the side lane here, so maybe it's a little bit more favor to the side here of Team TODAK. But then again, Pokemon still having the time slide towards his top side. But we see Moon coming in with the rotation, hopefully try to chase him out of the lane. Potentially almost got the kill for his side. Ooh, the flicker with the miniature. But sadly, the angle was just just not right. But here comes the reinforcement coming from the side of EVOS SG, dropping down the summer for Formez. No choice but to leave Muto for literally to high and dryer as he get bursted away with the Chrono Dashes.
Yep, really nice play coming in from EVOS SG. They're catching TODAK off guard every corner, and because they are surviving a lot longer and also expanding a lot of their ultimates, which TODAK is going to be super dependent on to make this work, then it's going to be a tough game. JPL doing quite a good job.
No.
It's not going to be enough. Oh, the luck as well, but he fails to get the right target for the ejector, and Chiku walks away scot-free.
Oh no, JPL, a little bit like, not to say like overconfidence, but maybe a little bit too relaxed there, because totally relying, or not to say relying, but like have full trust in the fact that the tier 1 tower will literally be enough to protect him from that potential dive of Team TODAK.
Yeah, and I mean, the missed ejector, that would have been a great opportunity to actually get a return kill there. Moon, he's going to take a little bit of damage. Soul is clearing the waves really, really nicely here. He's making sure he is minimizing the damage onto the side lanes, because right now, TODAK is putting a lot of pressure here rather than on the top side of the map, which is good, because that's what EVOS SG wants.
But I mean, Ewan going to be trying to go towards that back line. Sadly, he's going to be able to find Aeon, and he's going to our dear friend Potato. Ewan no just going to be popping the ultimate Tortoise, but Poise, Zalfa's going to be coming in as well, just to try to do as much damage as possible before going down here.
Yeah, and now that Turtle is up for grabs, TODAK, are they going to contest, or are they just going to look to push into the mid side? They know they are one member down, so it looks like they are going to put all their eggs into trying. Oh no, they're trying to get around here. Masha is still going to be pushing on the top side, but Soul, he's taking quite a bit of damage from the Meteor Shower. The Black Dragon in the back line. Can he get the initial knockup? No, he doesn't. Gets ejected into the back line. And Chico, he's trying his best, but Potato's dealing some significant damage with the Salmon Force. Chrono Dash securing one by one, and Aeon is sustaining through all of it. Finally, they secure that kill with the help of JPL. They pull back a 3-for-2 trade, and Masha isn't able to join the fight just yet. Pokemon looking for any targets at this point in time, but that might just result in his own death.
Anyway, Pokemon going to be a little covered as well, because E1 is out for blood. He's ultimately going to be running out soon as well. But here comes the jump into the Minotaur doing a little bit too much damage. But here comes Pokemon. He's literally slashing and crashing all across the members of Team TODAK as he was able to get a bit of a kill on X-Ray. But Aeon from the back line gets sniped away by Moon himself.
Oh, that's super unfortunate for what was turning to be something really, really great for the side of EVOS SG. Unfortunately, Aeon gets a little bit greedy to walk up to trying to get the heal for the rest of his members. And Moon, he was in the right place at the right time, waiting for him to get greedy. And now Chiku getting punished on the bottom side of the map with the Salmon Force and the help of Soul, crushing him under his feet with the size of that shield. This dive was so clean.
It was really great for them as well, especially what amount, really, I wouldn't say really lucky, but the fact that they noticed the fact that there is no Thorn Rolls on the side here of Chiku, and of course he went for Retribution and now Flicker. There is absolutely no way he could actually get out of that kind of situation. By the way, JPL coming in with a beautiful Flicker and into the Ejector on top of the Force. Zalfa's going to be coming in as well, and that's going to be a beautiful pack off and potentially even the blue bar as well. But Formez coming in, holding Potato with a Meteor Shower as well, doing significant amount of damage, and Formez still on a roll with the Dragon to try to force them back, because right now they just need to buy some time for Chica to get in position.
Yikes, the heal coming in from Aeon is so significant. Potato would have absolutely been shredded there by Formezi had it not been for Aeon to save his life with a heal. I mean, they give up Turtle, but wow.
They're really well placed up. Anyway, Soul just gotta be a little careful as well. Oh, they initially take the tank or initially juke out the Meteor the damage. He has the falling Star Moon, but the Meteor Shower is doing a lot of damage, but he should be able to get out alive. JPL, however, alongside here of Aeon and Calamity Reaper, gonna be picked up on the hands of Soul.
Rest of the team is going to continue, and again, Pokemon should be looking to split push, but he can't be too careful. He's pushing up early just so he can get some information on whether TODAK is going to be able to get here on time. They spot out 2 here, and as well as Aeon, he sees 3 members coming after him, bothering to flicker away. They see the Thamos as well. This is a free push. They could potentially get an inhibitor here if they send more members down, but it's going to be fine. They just want to play this nice and slow.
Chico, at the same time as well, it really works for them as well. But anyway, here comes another pickup as well, because this is exactly what EVOS SG has to go for as well. They can't really go for a head-on collision just yet, especially with the existence of Formez. And the lead that TODAK really has for themselves. So EVOS actually has to go for the pickups, go for more control, assert that dominance. As long as, and of course, especially, they really need to break down this mid-tier 1 tower, because as long as that tower still stands, then that it literally doesn't allow EVOS actually to really open up the map for the side here of Team TODAK.
Yeah. And once again, EVOS SG, the goal differential has been up and down for both of these
back and
teams.
forth, dude.
Yeah, it really is back and forth, but a large majority is EVOS being ahead, and hopefully this isn't a repeat of game 1 where they get decently ahead but just can't close out that game and lose the one bad fight.
Oh,
X-Ray,
no.
he gets ejected out into the back. The Holy Baptism lands on 2. The
Meteor
Meteor Shower is looking good. However, with the help of Potato, he might be in a little bit of trouble here. The Zaman Force finally gets popped up. He's looking to pick off Moon in the back line, and Soul, unfortunately, not losing the 1v1 against X-Ray. Potato still alive. JPL looking to hold it up. Finally, Pokemon joins the fight. He's on top of E1 for now, but that's not his main target. Chico's still at full HP.
Or do they have to disengage as well? Soul, however, trying his best to clear out this mini wave because he knows exactly that he cannot escape. And that's going to be a beautiful pickup for this Pokemon. However, maybe a little bit too greedy, so easily gets connected with the Shield of Unity on top of E1. But E1 instantly fell to Pokemon before he went down.
Unfortunate to say the least, but TODAK is going to be very happy with the mistakes coming out from EVOS SG. They have the members, and they also have a lot of flickers on their side.
Actually, too many flickers.
I mean, every single time they're just about to get a catch, somebody is going to be holding up their flicker. Like, TODAK does not use their flicker aggressively unless absolutely necessary.
And the best part about it is that we are slowly seeing like, the slight difference in damage as well, like, because right now they're just farming up, they're scaling up, they're getting enough damage to really try to put their hurt on EVOS SG or in Potato in this case. And it's really in the last fight where Potato literally got surrounded and zoned away. By the way, JB going to be having a beautiful ejector, going to be able to toss him all the way to the back line, but that's just, you know, just for fun and gigs, you know?
Yeah, just for fun, just to show dominance. And now they're
no.
This is going to be a lot of damage. The Meteor Shower comes to the Holy Baptism and comes down onto X-Ray just to kind of disengage him from that fight. Pokemon still doing a pretty good job at making sure that MYSG isn't getting too far ahead, but he really needs to get this split push going.
I mean, Pokemon has always been doing a really fantastic job when it comes to split push. He already, especially fully understanding the fact that Marsha actually shred buildings or towers in this case. He was able to clear out both towers on top of the top side here and constantly forces 4 members or at least one member of TODAK to constantly fall back here.
Yeah, now this is going to be the great Lord dance coming in for both EVOS SG and TODAK, where both are going to contest Pokemon. He's getting attacked. They can start Lord right now, or especially trying to look for something to happen. Pokemon's still alive. Can he make it out? No, he doesn't. He finally goes down. But EVOS looking to get this flank angle. They find it. Moon, he still has Flicker. JPL unable to get the ejector for MYSG. Now turning it around upon EVOS SG. Where is the team? Finally, Soul comes in hard, and Zaman Force already being popped for MYSG, still making it happen, but the Holy Baptism in the back, slowing for MYSG down. Aeon survives, and JPL may be able to start peeling him off to let the rest of the team close down on top of him.
But then again, TODAK actually had to sacrifice 3, had to sacrifice at least 2 members to try to safely secure a Lord for the team, though. But EVOS actually, I still believe they're still very happy that they will at least save 1 member of their team instead of dying here.
Yeah, this is a very high tension game from both of these sides. Like, you can see that everybody is calculating their odds of which they can pump out damage against each other, and the moment they realize, okay, we're not going to benefit, they walk away.
By the way, Potato is going to be able to pick out a concentrated energy for himself. Pokemon was able to get a beautiful catch on X right here. Comes the other side of the floor, followed by even in the eject as well. But suddenly JPL out-tagging the Meteor Shower a little bit too much, though. And Soul trying to do his best to really count for the team as well. And Potato constantly going back and forth, and a beautiful shred down on the Lord, because they know they cannot take this Lord defense towards their own side without the team. E1 jumps all the way to the back line, but Pokemon coming in to catch them all as he gets the double kill, as he was able to shut down both Moon and Chiku at the same time.
I'm just surprised that they walked up that far. Like, they saw exactly what we were seeing. Masha was in their faces, and they kind of just let Pokemon hit him, and unfortunately, they underestimated the amount of damage he actually has. For MYSG is now trying to just end this last minion here so they don't get this push unlocked. They're both sides, and they did even lose their top tier 2 in the process. So EVOS SG, despite being up in kills, they are exactly even in gold.
I mean, because the entire time, TODAK has been winning a a majority of these team fights, and of course securing all of these objectives for themselves, whether it be turtles, whether it be lords, whether it be chunk camps. They had all the control here, but since EVOS, and at the same time, EVOS actually, despite having the higher kill score, they actually had a lower net worth compared to Team TODAK, especially after the Lord was secured on the side of Team TODAK. But after that one fight here, that double kill and that beautiful picked up for Potato on E1, that pretty much like sort of balanced out the net worth here. And look at the number of towers as well, 5 to 4 here.
Yeah, it's a slugfest. I mean, both sides are not willing to give up. Oh, here comes Soul with a big Star from Falls.
Potato!
Potato, is he actually going to pick this kill onto Moon? Yes, they're targeting Moon. They're trying to get rid of him, and Potato, he still hasn't used his Diamond Force. He pops it down now. He picks off Moon, finally. This is a great opportunity. Aeon, he's going to heal the rest of the team back up, and here comes the unstoppable force from JPL. He's waiting for the ejector on the right target, whereas Chiku, he goes into the back line. He finds Aeon, but Chiku wants to take out JPL instead. He gets the ejector onto E1.
Oh, JPL!
JPL still alive. Smart missiles make it through, but they can't catch Chiku anymore.
Pokemon!
Look at Pokemon! They are just trying to distract him for as long as possible. They break an inhibitor in the process. Well played, giving TODAK a little bit of their own medicine.
Oh man, now this is part EVOS actually is like, you like the backdoor, taste my backdoor. And now with the bottom here as well. And Bessa, big pickup on Chiku. Chiku would not be here to go for any wave clear. Moon is still out for the counter, so instantly they are able to drop down the Diamond Force and try to go for a beautiful pickup on 4Mez. But 4Mez totally understanding how much losses that they will face if 4Mez were to die there. He decides to fall back and just wait for Moon, who was only 2 seconds away from respawn.
Yep, this is a great swing in EVOS' favor. The biggest lead we've gotten so far in this game. Finally 3K ahead of their opponents. It's not going to really mean much very soon, but for now, it's doing what it needs to do.
Still fine with the time as well. Like, definitely the game is not too over yet, but you see what I mean, right? The fact that like this is a presence alone for that backdoor and split pushing into this game as well. Chiku, and like, just give it Chiku Lancelot. Yes, he is a great Lancelot player, don't get me wrong, but it is something at least EVOS SG is willing to take on here.
Yep, everybody just holding on to their ground for now, and they're just going to let Masha solo the Luminous Lord at this point in time. They know he can take care of it. The passives of Masha,
Potato!
Enough Potato. He should be okay. The Diamond Force will get him out of this situation. The Chrono Dash is looking good. Yes, this is a choke point. This is a choke point they can win in.
Soul!
And that's what they're pulling back. Soul in the background, making sure that they're zoning them out. Aeon is still alive. However, the rest of EVOS SG is picking up the kills here. That's going to be 3 for 1. Finally, EVOS have broken through. Soul has zoned out Chiku, and they can't get his damage back in. They will be able to get the mid lane inhibitor here. They just need to clear the wave as soon as possible. Can Chiku do it? Can he put on the defense here? No, Potato is going to be dropping down the Diamond Force just to make sure he pulls it back. And this is it. This is going to be EVOS' first win against TODAK in this best of 5, bringing it back. They aren't going down with a fight.
Dude, well played. No, okay. No, Gideon, let's be honest. Second game, yes, Soul fell short behind, probably because of the first game, but this third game,
Oh, yeah.
Soul, my friend, you are a god.